Good morning, Chantel. Good morning, Catherine. She's not there yet. All right.
How are you today?
I'm doing good. And yourself?
I'm good. I did bar.
How was bar today? Did you get a good workout?
Oh, yeah. Reminds me of ballet class when I was young.
Were you a ballerina then?
Pardon?
Were you a ballerina?
I was a chubby ballerina.
Oh, a chubby.
And my sister she played leading roles in recital.
Oh, so she was like the prima donna.
Oh, yes.
My aunt was that. She was a really good ballerina to the point where she had to be very careful about her health because she didn't eat right. She was too thin.
Yeah, that's the problem sometimes.
So, as anything, everything has to be done in moderation and thoughtfully. But when you get to be that good, extremes always seem to be somewhere where people go. I'm enjoying this weather. I have to admit, I know people can hate
sweaters on.
Isn't it odd? But I like it. It's very cozy to me. If you can stay home, it's good.
Well, see, I have to stay at home.
Good.
I went out twice this past weekend to picnic type things.
It was such a nice weekend.
Yeah, I went to the Hermitage and sat on the ground. And thanks to my yoga, I was able to get up.
Excellent.
I'm so ugly. Tomorrow I may come and not show my face on the floor. It must be hard to watch.
I went to the Hoffler Lake Nature Preserve in Portsmouth. And that was a very nice, it's a mile around the lake walk. Mm-hmm. And it was very pretty. And they have little trails that go off of the main trail around the lake. And that was very nice. So if you ever feel like doing a mile walk, that's a nice little place to go to.
I used to walk 10 miles a day, and I can hardly walk anymore.
Yeah.
You know, I used to walk over the Hampton Boulevard Bridge every day.
Oh, did you? From where you live? From your house?
No, I stopped in Lock Haven at a friend's, Lock Haven. And after work every day, we would walk. And sometimes, for a long time, I walked 5 miles in the morning and 5 miles at night.
That's fantastic. So good walking is so good for you. Actually, I posted something. I think Primeplus posted something on about walking and how important it is to walk and how good it is for you, because it doesn't really strain your joints so badly or so much, doesn't put as much pressure on the joints like running or other much more intense sports. So walking is such a good thing. I walk in the mornings. I didn't walk this morning, but I try and walk every day with my husband for about an hour. And I started that routine a couple months ago and just love it. So today I missed it because the rain and the winds were so strong.
Yeah, I used to get up in the morning real early because I was working and I was going to school, and I'd walk and I'd study and it was different.
Mm. All right, we've got about a minute. I see we have someone else on, Brian. So hello to Brian.
And Victor. Victor's there too, isn't he? Or is that you?
I'm on the iPad that's Victor, so that's me. When you see Victor, that's me. My husband's name is Victor.
Is that
so
your
for some reason, his name is on my iPad.
Oh, okay.
All right, let me adjust this. I want to make sure you see my feet when we do these.
I probably ought to step back because the desk.
All right. Let me get my Mr. Rogers sweater off. Get ready. All right, making sure you have blocks and strap ready. This is chair yoga. So for all those on Facebook, hello, welcome this morning. I'm glad you're here. And hopefully you're warmed up. If you did show up to the bar class, you're warmed up for this. Your body is ready to stretch. We do in this class, we'll be doing some strengthening. As always, we need a good balance of stretch and strengthening. So this class always provides that. Today we'll be focusing a little bit more on warrior poses. So lunges and warrior poses. And we'll be doing them in chair. If you choose, you may, and if you're comfortable with yoga and you have done it before, you're a yoga practitioner, you're welcome to come up standing and use the chair for support. Otherwise, I'll be leading you through a series where we'll be sitting in the chair doing lunges, warrior poses. So be ready for that. Have a block with you. If you don't have a block, you can use a firm pillow, a rolled up blanket. Good, Catherine. Even a box, a good sturdy box, yeah. And I like to place it initially behind me to remind me of good posture. So just having that block behind you. If you have a second block, you can, that's always can be helpful. Depending on some of the positions, you might need to stack 2 blocks upon each other. Again, the strap doesn't have to be a yoga strap. It can be a belt, or it can be a rope, even a very comfortable rope. Nothing that is too abrasive. A resistance band as well. So if you have one from PT or something, or just your own exercises at home, a resistance band is very useful. So we will begin. Hopefully you have everything you need. We'll start off always in our pranayama, comfortably seated, knowing that our breath work is the most important part of any yoga practice. Breathing through, being able to breathe effortlessly is really important in yoga. Being able to move even through the transitions of the poses. And being compassionate with yourself, knowing where you are today. Maybe it's the humidity bothers the joints, so just be very mindful of how you feel and slowly move and progress into it. In our practice, we always progress slowly up into our climax poses, such as our warriors today. So just be mindful of where you are, listening to the body. Finding your feet placed parallel to each other and on the floor. Knees are in line with the feet, so the thighs are parallel to each other and about hip width apart. Lifting up through the belly, through the abdominal region, up through the heart, feeling the lift up through the top of the head. And take a deep breath in, lifting up. Exhaling, leaving the ego away from you, putting it to the door. Inhaling, lifting up the fingertips. Breathe. Exhaling, extending, noticing how the shoulders feel, pressing the fingers down towards the floor. One more time, we're going to bring the arms forward, palms up. Deep breath in, extend through the fingertips, feel the shoulder blades somewhat separate, and then lift up, reaching up, breathe. Exhale, palms down onto your lap, preparing ourselves for our pranayama, our breath work, shoulders up and back. Lifting up to the top of the head, pressing the feet to the floor. Inhale through the nose. And we're going to start with an exhale out the mouth. Ha sound. Really notice the belly button pressing in, diaphragm pushing the air out. Inhale through the nose. Ha. Feel the shoulders dropping. Inhale for 4, 3, 2, 1. Exhale out the mouth for 4, 3, 2, 1. Inhale for 4. Exhale out the mouth 4. Inhale 4. Exhale 4. Inhale 4. Exhale out the nose. Closing the eyes gently. Inhale. Exhale. Being aware of the movement of the body. Inhale. And pause on top for 3, 2, 1. Exhale for 4. Hold at the bottom for 3. Inhale. Hold for 3. Exhale 4. Hold for 3. Inhale. Exhale. Focusing on the breath, on the movement, and begin to remove all of your thoughts. Deep breaths in and out. Directing the mind inward. Focusing on your breath. Knowing the breath is the most important part of the practice. It is primary to any poses that you do. There should be no holding of the breath. If you do find your breath is held or labored, know that your body is telling you to back off. Rest, come back to your breath, and then maybe come back to the pose. This is your practice. I am here, honored to guide you, but your body is your main guide. Listening to it is a part of the practice. It is a part of the challenge of yoga, to be able to listen to the body and allowing it to communicate to you, to the mind, to the spirit. Inhale, arms come out to the side, lifting up. Knowing if you have any shoulder sensitivity, maybe bend at the elbow. Exhale, arms come down, reaching down to the floor. Really press the shoulders away from the ears, lifting the top of the head towards the ceiling. Inhaling, coming forward, palms come together and bending at the elbows. Breathe, pressing the palms together in prayer, an active prayer here. And slowly begin to press the wrists away from each other, extending the wrists, fingertips towards each other. And slowly begin to move the shoulders, creating a wave action, allowing popping and crunching, but never any pain in your practice. Accepting the sounds from the joints and the shoulders and the elbows and the wrists. Breathing through the nose, listening and focusing on this breath. And reversing the movement. So create the wave in the opposite direction. Noticing how the right and left may feel, how each side of the body can be so different. Setting an intention for yourself or someone else today. Be it a simple word or a phrase like, I will be. Be grateful, be peaceful, be kind, be loving, be compassionate. Breathe, bring the fingertips back. Forearms are parallel to the floor. Extend out and lift up. Deep breath in. Drop the right hand down. Extend the left over gently, pressing the left foot to the floor. Breathing. Slowly lifting the heart, trying not to collapse into the hips. Breathe, lifting up, realigning the spine, and then extending left hand down, maybe supporting yourself and reaching over with the right. Breathing, lifting up through the heart, trying again not to collapse, but lift and extend up. Reaching over, pressing the right foot to the floor. Inhale, realign, maybe adding a little bit of muscular effort here by not dropping the right hand. Again, do what you need to do, listen to the body. Exhale, maybe extend to the right. Press the feet to the floor. Breathe. Again, anytime you need to, bend the elbows, drop an arm. Inhale, lifting up. Exhaling to the left. Reach over. Again, always welcome to drop the left hand and support the torso. Bending at the elbows, always listening to the body. Inhaling up, breathe in your intention if you have one. Exhale, hands come down, deep breath in, chin comes to chest, but lift up through the spine. Slowly begin to rotate towards the shoulder. Inhaling as you do. Exhaling, chin to chest. Inhale to the opposite side. Moving with the breath slowly, always exhaling, chin to chest. And inhaling to a shoulder. Use your breath as your guide, as a transition from one side to the other. The breath, it is the energy that comes in, the life force. It is around us, it is in us. It is in each cell of our bodies. The breath that transfers the oxygen, therefore the energy that is required to move the basic muscle fibers and therefore our bodies. Chin back to chest on your exhale. When you're ready, slowly lift the chin, reaching up. Breathe and lift up. Exhale, we're going to twist to the right. Slowly bring your arms down. Left hand to thigh. Right hand maybe to the chair. Still good posture. Reaching up at the top of the head. Feet pressing into the floor. Keeping strong and aligned. Inhale. Moving each part slowly, knowing how individual it is, exhaling to the other side, yet knowing how unique it is for its purpose, the spine to twist, the feet to support, the shoulders to extend up, allowing the arms to move, breathe, supporting yourself with the arms, with the spine. Inhale, unwind, lifting up, deep breath in. Exhaling to the right. Left hand maybe to the right thigh. Maybe the right arm will extend back, finding more intense twist here. As long as you can breathe effortlessly. Maybe exhaling, chin beyond the shoulder. Breathe. Even use the muscles in the eye, around the eye, to extend the eyes and look, peering over the right shoulder. Breathing through it all. Inhale, unwind, realign the spine. Exhale, right hand maybe to the left thigh. Maybe the left arm extends back, or maybe just hold the chair. Breathing, feeling the ribs twisting around gently, the waves, squeezing the organs in the abdomen as you twist. Maybe on your next exhale, bring the chin, looking over and beyond the left shoulder. Use the muscles in the eyes. Breathe, pressing the feet to the floor. Your entire body is active. Inhale, realign. Breathe, prepare posture. Arms come out, coming forward. Nice long extension of the spine. Hands come to your knees. Pressing your feet to the floor, gently swaying side to side. Breathe. Nice long spine. Press the feet to the floor. Arms come out like wings. Lift up, reverse swan dive. Breathe. Looking up at your fingers, slight back bend. Really engage your belly button. Really strong legs. Supporting the lower back. Feeling that gentle back bend. Again, there should be no pain. Exhale. Prepare posture, come forward, press the feet to the floor, extend through the spine. Feel the tailbone reach towards your block or blanket behind you, the top of the head towards me. Breathe. Arms come out, lifting up, extending, dropping the right hand down. Breathe and extend, right hand to floor, left hand up to the ceiling. Switch sides, right hand reaches up, left hand to the floor, reach for the heavens. And one more time, switch, breathe, inhale, exhale, switch, breathe, exhale, hands come to the chair, core is engaged, lift up your right foot, press the heel out, extend, breathe, point, flex, and rotate all the way around, making a big circle with your toe. Crunching, popping is fine. You can always support the leg if you need to with your right arm, and reverse the rotation. Sitting up tall, feeling the core gently working, helping the quadriceps all connected, and slowly drop your right foot down. Sitting up tall, press the feet to the floor, right foot strong, extend through the left heel, pressing it through, point, flex. Feeling gently opening up the hamstrings, the Achilles heel, warming up the feet, rotate the ankle all the way around. Breathe. And slowly reverse. Noticing how the left side feels versus the right. Maybe you feel a popping in this ankle versus the other. Maybe your thigh is a little bit tighter, your hamstring might be tighter. Breathe, press through the heel. Exhale down. Reach up with the right hand. Left leg comes up and reach for that left leg. Really extend. Feel the core working here as you press forward with the heart. Inhale, lift up, drop the foot. Switch to the left hand. Extend through the right. Left leg is nice and strong. And then exhale, forward. Reach, lift that right foot up. Try and extend fingertips to the right toes. Breathe. Holding it here, working the core, lifting up, deep breath in, hands come to the chair. Press the feet forward. Let me go back further. Press the feet forward, touching the floor, and slowly, core begins to engage. Lift up, good posture, and reach up. Press through the heels, really working the core here. Open and close. Open, close. Take your time. Nice deep breaths. In. Slowly, both legs up. You lift up just the right, a little higher. Really working the right side of your body. Bring it down. Left side up. Breathe. Remain with good posture, good form. Bring it down. Press the feet to the floor. Shoulders up and back. Arms come up. Swan dive forward. Press the head to me. Hands come to the knees. Widen the knees just a tad. Have your block ready. If you'd like to remain in prepare posture, do so. Otherwise, exhale, allow the head to drop. Maybe bring your block down or away. Maybe your hands reach the floor. Slowly move side to side. Begin to bring the right hand to the left elbow, left hand to right elbow, and maybe allow yourself to relax. Again, if you need to stay in prepare posture, if your head needs to remain above the heart for any heart issues, please do so. Otherwise, allow the head to hang. Allow the neck to just open up, opening up through the cervical spine, through the upper thoracic region. Feel the shoulders hang. Arms come down, reaching for the floor, and slowly walk to your right foot or your right knee if you're in prepared posture. Press the left foot to the floor. Breathe. Walk your hands back to center. Inhale, tall and long. Exhale to the left side. Breathe. Press the right foot to the floor. Feel the gentle stretch to the right hip here. Inhale back to center. Slowly bring your hands up to the knees. Prepare posture. Nice long spine. Slowly, we're going to bring chin to chest and then come up one vertebra at a time. Just noticing how the spine is feeling. Shoulders come up, then the chin comes up. Arms reach up when you're ready. Breathe. Exhale, hands come down to the chair and widen your legs into goddess legs. Nice and wide, as far as you can. You might even come up forward onto your chair if this helps. As long as you feel stable, you feel both sit bones firmly in your chair, and really begin to engage the legs. So what I mean is externally rotate the thighs out. Feel the knees press back as long as that you're in line with your toes. So knees remain in that alignment with the toes. Breathe, adjust anything you need to, and slowly begin to lift up. Really feel the strength in the quadriceps as they open up. Maybe one arm comes up, reach up, maybe the other into temple. Exhale, Goddess arms, press the elbows back, knees and elbows. Deep breath in. Exhale, forward, just 30 degrees maybe. Feel the feet really press into the floor. Inhale, lift, extend the heart up, slight back bend, elbows back. Breathe, holding it here. Inhale, back to goddess. Press the elbows back, lift up your right heel. Really working that right quad. Press it down, left heel up. Here we go. You can bring the arms down if you need to. Switching out, right to left heel. Breathe. Slowly. Keeping the knees back. Working the legs here. Anytime you need to drop the arms, listen to the body. Remember, show compassion to yourself. Press both heels up. Toes are on the floor. Breathe. You've got this. Inhale, fingertips up, reaching up. Exhale, hands down, heels down. We're going to rotate to the right, slowly pivoting the hips around so that they're parallel to the side of your chair. Use a block for the knee as it bends and comes around to prepare into our lunge, into your lunge. Making sure that, again, the hips are parallel to the side. Knee is a 90 degrees, again, always over that ankle. Press the foot to the floor, strong front leg. Maybe holding onto the chair with your hands. Notice if you can extend, just finding your edge for this lunge, extending that left leg back. Heel is up, maybe the toes are curled under. Again, you might need to just keep the knee on the floor, and this is enough of a stretch for your left hip flexors. Keep the heart looking forward. Breathe and find your lunge. Maybe once you found it, lifting up the left arm, reaching up, nice and tall, breathing. Maybe you feel comfortable bringing your right arm up. Again, if you bring the arms up and you have shoulder sensitivity, bring it into goddess arms or gold post. And lift the heart up, reaching up, slight back bend, strong front foot, pressing into the floor, strong back leg. Exhale, bring the hands down. Bring that back foot, left leg out to the side more and pressing it to the floor. Maybe the foot can go flat, maybe not. Don't worry if the side of the foot needs to lift up. Can you all see that? Come back further. So if it doesn't come down, it's all right. You can even bend the knee slightly. So adjust as you need to. Everyone has a different sort of hip. The way it is inside of the trochanter, inside of the pelvis, can be very different for everyone. So just listen to the body. Front leg is still at 90 degrees. Pelvis is still forward. Adjust your leg as you need to for warrior one. Breathe. Right, left arm comes up, reaching up. Again, you can always stand if you feel comfortable standing and doing a warrior one standing. Breathe, lifting up. Exhale, bring the hands down, coming into warrior two. Adjust the back leg as you need to. Front leg still stays at the 90 so that you can bring the pelvis forward. Now it's an open hip. Right, so we had it closed before, now it's open. Try and keep that leg out. This is the hard part, keeping that right leg externally rotating. See that you can see your big toe. Adjust the back foot wherever it needs to be. And lift up. Good long spine. There we go. Arms come up, reaching. Extending through the fingers. Relax the shoulders. Breathe. Reverse warrior. We're going to bring the back hand down towards the thigh. Palm up on the right hand as it lifts up towards the ceiling. Breathe. Nice and long. Side angle. We're going to come forward, reaching forward with the right arm, bending at the elbow and letting that forearm, right forearm onto the thigh. Back arm can come around, reach up and over your head, extending through the left fingers. Breathe. Remember, the transitions are as important as the pose with the breath. Deep breath in. Exhale, warrior two. Bring the left hand back, right arm reaches forward. Find your warrior two. Breathe. Good. Exhale, hands come down. Begin to adjust yourself into goddess pose. So bending your left knee, coming up, opening up the hips. You're already with an open hip pose, facing forward and knees back. Arms come up. Exhale, elbows back, goddess pose. Breathe. Good job. Open those fingers nice and wide. Press the shoulder blades together. Temple. Bring the arms up. Exhale, hands to the chair. Twisting to the other side, finding your lunge. So adjusting the pelvis comes around parallel to the side of the chair. Use your block immediately. We progressively get into this. Just listen how this side feels, how the right leg feels. Right hip flexors, lifting up to the top of the head. Find and make sure that your left knee is over your left ankle. Right knee is bent for now. Adjust yourself. Make sure you feel as comfortable as you can on this chair, and lift up through the top of the head. Maybe finding that you can extend that right leg back into your lunge. Again, feel the energy in your left foot, pressing up, rebounding up through the top of the head. Breathe. Right arm comes up, lifting up, finding your warrior or your lunge, your crescent lunge. Maybe your left arm comes up. Gently look up at the corner of the ceiling. Breathe. Exhale, hands come down, adjust for warrior one. The hips are still forward, knee is still, left knee is still 90 degrees. It's just that back leg adjusts and comes out forward, train tracking. When we're in chair, it's a deep train track. And see if you can plant that foot out to the side. Again, you can always bend it and use your block. Shoulders up and back, good posture. Right arm up, maybe the left. Breathe, holding it here. Gently bringing and lifting the heart higher. Press the left foot to the floor. Everything's working here, even the fingertips are energized. Exhale, hands come down. Warrior two, we're going to adjust the hips as they come around. Still keeping the 90 degree in that left leg. And just open up the hips. Breathe. Arms come out. Warrior two. Looking over that the left hand. Lift up through the top of the head. Relax the shoulders. Right hand's going to come down. Left hand palm will come up, reverse warrior, reaching up. Breathe. Exhale, side angle. We're going to come to warrior two, reaching forward and then slowly bending that left elbow, placing the left forearm onto the thigh, reaching the right arm up and around and over your head. As if you're against an imaginary wall, your arm is trying to reach towards it. The arm is over the ear. Do what you can do. Extend as much as you can through your right fingers. Breathe. Exhale, drop the right arm, come back up into your warrior two. Holding it here, shoulders down, relax the face. Breathe, feel the strength in the feet still. Exhale, hands come down and come into your goddess. Legs. Breathe, holding it back. Good. Arms come up, temple. Exhale, back. Dropping it down, bring the knees forward. We're going to lift up through. We're going to come into eagle. So if you need to do this sitting and you're standing, please do. We're going to come into eagle legs, then eagle arms. So keep the feet strong. Bring the left foot in slightly, just half an inch in towards the midline. Lift up through the right heel. Reach up and over. You might have a block down at the floor. This may be eagle legs for you. Or you might go deeper and you might be able to point the toe closer towards the ankle and really squeeze the thighs in. Or you might wrap that right foot around the left ankle and really squeeze, breathe. Make sure both sit bones are on your chair and you're lifting up through the top of the head. Arms come up, reach up. Exhale, right arm underneath the left to eagle arms. Maybe you'll just reach the shoulders. Or your forearms can come around and reach each other. Maybe the palms of your hands can reach and lift up through the elbows and then exhale them down towards the heart lifting up towards your upper arms and your thighs are squeezing in towards each other, the left foot pressing into the floor. Slowly come forward. This is only to deepen the stretch in the hips. Again, no need if you're fine where you're at. Breathe, listen to the body. Inhale, come up, reach up. Bring the elbows up, slight back bend. Feel the sit bones firmly in the chair. Exhale, come forward. Feel the heat in the face. And unwind the arms, reaching up. Exhale, bring the hands down to the chair. Unwind the legs. So we had a lot of hip openers. Now we're stretching the sides of the hips in eagle pose. Bring the feet back together. That right leg will now come more to the midline, switching sides, lifting the left heel up. Really press that right foot into the floor now. If you know you may need the block, use the block. Lifting up the left leg, crossing over, and maybe you found your eagle legs. Or pointing the left toes towards your right ankle. Maybe wrapping it around as long as both sit bones can stay onto the seat. Breathe, squeeze the thighs in, arms come up. Exhale, crossing, left underneath the right, and maybe holding onto the shoulders here. Or bringing the forearms wrapped around, maybe the palms reach each other. Press that right foot to the floor. Keep the engagement, your foundation, and clasp the hands if you can. We're going to lift up just for a moment here. And then exhale, heart lifts towards your upper arms, reaching them together, squeezing Squeezing your thighs together, pressing the foot to the floor. Breathing, exhale forward if it's available for you. This really helps to stretch the hips just a tad bit more, the lower back. Try and keep the body centered and aligned. Breathe. Inhale, lift up, slight back bend. Bring the elbows up, away from the heart. Reaching up as high as you can. Exhale, unwind. Hands down, unwind the legs, windshield wipers. Breathe. Good job. Bring the feet in together slowly. Bring the arms up and over. Bring the right leg in, squeeze it in tight. Point flex. And we're going to come into pigeon. Continue to work on the hips and stretching the hips. You may need a block here, at whatever height. Even if you have two, you can even stack 2 blocks on top of each other. If you find that you need to place, you can place that foot higher, but maybe not onto the thigh. So just listen to the body. So bringing, if you can, the right ankle to the left thigh. Noticing there should be no pain in your knee or your ankle. 90 degrees helps protect the knee. Making sure you're firmly into the chair, both sit bones. Sit up tall, arms come up. Exhale forward like a swan dive. Maybe reach for the chair, extending the head forward. Tailbone presses back. Breathe. With each inhale, lengthening the spine. With each exhale, see if you can drop lower, closer to the floor. Breathing through the stretch, opening up. Relaxing the shoulders, relaxing the face. Deep breath in, lengthening the spine. Slowly exhale, begin to lift the torso, reaching up. Arms come up, realign the spine. Exhale, hands come to your lower right leg and lift it gently if available, moving it side to side. Reaching up and slowly extending through that leg and back down. Ready for the other side. Arms come up. Exhale, hands come to your left knee. Squeeze the left leg into the abdominal region. You still have a good long spine, good posture always. And then slowly, maybe bringing your left foot to a block, or the left ankle can reach onto the right thigh. 90-degree angle at the foot helps to protect the knee. Again, there should be no pain. Lifting up tall through the spine. Arms come up. Inhale. Exhale, forward. Bringing hands to the chair. Extending the top of the head forward. Reaching the tailbone towards the back of your chair. Breathe. Use the breath to help move you, transition you deeper into the pose. Accepting where you are. Making a choice not to define who you are, but just see who you are. Today, as it may be different from one day to the other, from 1 week, slowly extend through the top of the head, reaching up, arms up, realign. Exhale, hands come down to your lower left leg, maybe lifting this leg and moving it side to side, maybe it rotating. Visualize your femur, the big bone of the upper leg, moving in the pelvic socket, both directions. Inhale, squeeze it in, extend it out, point, flex, and dropping it down. Shoulders up and back. And windshield wiper. Just try and relax. Feel the release of the hips in this windshield wiper. One more bit of work with our arms. We're going to bring our feet back to center and find your strap or rope or belt. And we're going to just allow ourselves to hold on to this strap, maybe about 3 feet apart, wider than your chair, wider than your shoulders. And slowly lift up, good posture, reaching up, inhale, exhale, down in front of you, breathe. Maybe extending it out further apart and slowly lifting up. As we may try to come back further, the distance apart may be required, and extending back. Just notice the work in the shoulders, the stretch. Breathe through this. And maybe coming back. Inhale. As you come around again, remember your breath. Exhaling through the most difficult part, maybe even pausing there. Breathing through it, letting the muscle, the sinew open. Let the fluids flow back in. Taking your time, almost methodically, bringing the arms down. Relaxing the fingers, shaking them out. Arms reach up. Exhale, palms down onto your lap. And really extend through the arms and slowly lift the heart. Press the ribs slightly forward, gently bending the back in a cobra. Mindful of the cervical spine. Breathe. Really press the thighs against the hands isometrically. Breathe. Exhale. Come forward into cat. Bring the chin to chest, belly button back, extend the arms. Coming into cobra, slight bend in the elbows. Press the thighs to the hands. Feel the engagement. As you lift the heart, ribs come forward. Mind your cervical spine, your neck. Breathe. Feel the lower back work. Exhale, come forward. Arms come up, reaching up. Exhale, palms are up, landing on the thigh. Shoulders relax. And eyes begin to close into Shavasana. Notice the feet pressing gently into the floor. Pressing the big toe, then following along with the other toes until you reach the pinky. Press the palm of the foot into the floor, and then the heels, working the whole foot, feeling the engagement of the leg as you work the foot, feeling the glutes engaged, lifting up through the heart to the top of the head. Hands are still relaxing onto the thigh. Inhale deeply. Exhale everything out the mouth, relaxing the entire body. One more time. Inhale deeply through the nose. Exhale out the body, out the mouth, everything from the body, all the air being pushed out of your lungs. Slowly breathing, coming back to your natural breath. Inhaling in the intention that you may have set. And if you didn't, inhaling in the life, the energy, a blessing of each moment, each breath, a blessing. Each moment we're given on this earth for a purpose, for a chance to do something with purpose, with value. Even a smile, the smallest thing is of value. The smallest good action is important. Deep inhale, wiggle your fingers. Gently bring the chin down, nodding side to side. Opening up the fingers, the toes, relaxing them. Lifting the spine, reaching the arms up into prayer. Palms come together and slowly comes down. Thumb to sternum, elbows relax by the sides. I thank you for coming today and allowing me the honor to guide you through this practice, to guide you through 45 minutes of acceptance, of learning to find gratitude with each breath, with each moment. Because if we can find it here, we'll find it anywhere if you just look. And I see and honor that light, that goodness in each and every one of you. Namaste.
Namaste.
Thank you for being here. Thank you, Catherine. Thank you. Oh, Usha. Thank you, Usha. I hope you have a wonderful day.
I hope you do too.
We'll try. And I may see you at Yin tomorrow if you do show up.
Well, I may be here, but I may not turn me on. So you
understood. So hopefully I'll see your name. Usha, let's see you. How are you doing? I haven't seen Usha in forever. I'm just so glad to see that she's here.
Is she on Facebook or on?
No, she's on Zoom. Usha's on the Zoom. So maybe she doesn't know how to unmute. So that's all right.
Yeah.
I see you, Usha. I see your light. I see your heart. I don't need to see your face. Hopefully we'll see you guys soon. But otherwise, thank you very much. I hope you feel good today, especially on the daylight day. We're probably going to stay inside. But otherwise, I'm glad to know that you went out this weekend, Catherine.
I went out twice. I went to a girlfriend's backyard. There were 3 of us there sitting mass and 6 feet apart.
Excellent.
It was gorgeous. The whole weekend was gorgeous.
Wasn't it lovely? It was so nice. Look, see, there's Usha.
Hi there. Oh, I
Have
know
you,
Usha.
you know Usha, good.
I know Usha is from India. Is she the one from India?
Yes.
I do remember. I liked her. I loved working out with her.
Because
Yes.
I started walking a mile every day.
What did she say?
She said she started walking a mile every day. That's fantastic.
I finished the walk and came for your class today.
Oh, I'm so glad you did.
I felt much better.